Hi, my name is Tim Goudie from the Coca-Cola Company. I'm the Director of Social Media, and my mandate is to share and spread our sustainability stories worldwide. I'm going to share with you three things today. I'm going to talk about how you can actually create stories that strengthen your brand. I'm going to share with you how you can go about producing stories that not only are real, about real people on the ground, but also how you get those stories targeted precisely to the right person. And then I'm going to show you ways of actually creating content for social and mobile first. Number one, when you are thinking about producing a piece of content, one of our learnings is that you should aim to produce for mobile and social first. And the reason we say that is if you look at the number of consumers who's spending the time on mobile devices, it becomes pretty obvious pretty quickly that you need to produce content that can fit into a small screen. For example, our experience is that the content we push out, 96 to 98% of our consumers consume that content on mobile devices. Not laptops, not tablets, not desktops, but on mobile devices. So when you think of your target audience, a young millennial, it's absolutely imperative that they can see and read your message on a very small screen. A second key point is that social media gives us the opportunity to target precisely. So your responsibility as a marketer is to make sure that you get the right message to exactly the right person at the right moment in time. So think about that. Every check-in you do, every photo you post, every place you go to, over a period of time, Facebook, Twitter, and all these social networks have built up a very thorough profile about who you are. Not only your demographics and where you live, but what you like and what you dislike. And as marketers, we need to use more of that data to make sure we get the right message to the right person. And what we do is we use a lot of paid social media to ensure we do that. Why? Because if you get the right message to the right person, they're more likely to share it. And that means you're going to generate more earned media. What you're also going to do is you're going to pique the curiosity of people who get messages that through social media that they really enjoy. And so the word of mouth starts to be generated. You generate more earned media, and over a period of time you start to build up followers for your posts and for the initiatives that you're involved in. Part of what we have to do is produce stories that connect with consumers, emotionally connect with consumers. What I'm talking about is to really capture the unique impact that you or your business has had on an individual's life. Not necessarily an enormous campaign, but one individual. So for example, it needs to be a short video. We propose no more than 30 seconds, but the idea being it's uplifting, that it's positive, it's talking about real people. And in the case of 5x20 Women's Empowerment, what we find is that those women who are running our distribution depots or our retail outlets are employing other people in the community. So the tide, so-called, rises in the entire community and everyone benefits economically. So when you think about getting your story out, you want to make sure that you get exactly the right story to precisely the right person at the right moment in time. How do you do that? With paid media. Secondly, you want to make sure that what you produce is produced for social and mobile first. That's really important. Remember, your consumer is a young millennial, a teen. The majority of that content is being consumed on mobile devices. And lastly, remember that when you produce your content, it needs to be stories about real people and the positive impact that your business is having on those people and their communities. My name is Tim Goudie from the Coca-Cola Company in Atlanta.